Hello friends, welcome to today's daily devotion. I'm reading to you today from the book of Romans, the second chapter, reading verses 12 through 16. Hear now these words. All who sin apart from the law will also perish apart from the law, and all who sin under the law will be judged by the law. For it is not those who hear the law who are righteous in God's sight, but it is those who obey the law who will be declared righteous. Indeed, when Gentiles who do not have the law do by nature things required by the law, they are a law for themselves, even though they do not have the law. They show that the requirements of the law are written on their hearts, their consciences also bearing witness, and their thoughts sometimes accusing them and other times even defending them. This will take place on the day when God judges people's secrets through Jesus Christ, as my gospel declares. Now, this is the Apostle Paul, and it's easy for us to get caught up in some of the convoluted language here. So let me try to put it in terms that make it easier for us. Paul is trying to describe the balance between the people who are under the law, that is, people who are of Jewish faith, and they had received the law God gave to Moses, and this law was God's standard by which the Jewish people were going to be judged. But Paul is saying even Gentiles, people who aren't part of the Jewish faith, they still have an experience of knowing what is right and what is wrong, what is good and what is bad. And even though they don't have God's law like the Jews do, they can still follow the precepts by which God's law is based. And so whether you are a Jew or a Gentile, whether you are part of being quote-unquote under God's law or quote-unquote not under God's law, ultimately every one of us is going to stand before God, and God is going to say, "What have you done for me?" And we might add, lately. But in actuality, it's every moment of our lives will be looked at. Are we doing right for God? And Paul puts in a little interesting thing here. He says the requirements of the law are written on their hearts, their consciences also bearing witness. Our consciences bear witness on us. And you want, and I want, I would think, I know I want, maybe you don't, but I hope you do, your conscience to be a good witness for you, to be able to say, yes, he did or she did the right thing when facing a choice. Our consciences bear witness, and when we do wrong, we feel it because our consciences are convicting us. The witness of our conscience says, you need to fix this, you need to make amends, you need to go and ask for forgiveness and offer restitution. That's what our consciences do. They witness on us. So let your conscience witness good for you. I'll see you tomorrow for another daily devotion.